All right, cheeseburgers in paradise, bachelor style. Why am I living such a wonderful bachelor life? I figured out that if you get the right number of Kaiser rolls, you get the fresh guacamole, you get the fresh salt pico de gallo, and then you get the frozen burgers and the shredded cheese. Now, the shredded cheese is going to last a little bit longer than the guac and the pico and the rolls, but they're not going to last very long. So you got to have double cheeseburgers with guacamole, cheese, and pico. And usually, a meal like that, one of them, for my size, I mean, one of those. You know, I can't really eat 2 meals like that in a day. Don't want to, because I'd feel pretty shitty after eat that much food in a day. But just something I was thinking about. Aydin Paladin brought up an interesting thing that I think is worthy of discussion by the right. Aydin Paladin, of course, being associated with the right, don't really know, like if that's what you'd consider herself, but I mean, she's associated with it. Associated with the deep right, in fact, being that she's one of the people who did one of the best explanations on how chemical birth control actually is one of the worst things that a woman can do if she wants to have a successful marriage and all that the early part of her life on chemical birth control will actually kind of screw up her fundamental ability to identify traits that are ideal for a mate. It's something that Aydin Paladin gets into, does a great job on it, goes to lots of studies, the science is deep. It was totally wonderful. Aydin Paladin's one of those people, it's an hour to 20, hour and a half, it's like Stefan Molyneux. You gotta get dinner ready, and it's time to learn. She brought up that she's one of these people who thinks that things just got a little too crazy and the elites let Trump win. I have both a type of agreement and a type of disagreement. One, I do think that a lot of the intellectual and economic elite were or are tired of the chaos, and there was a bunch of business people who talked about it, turning toward Trump because they just had to be rational, a cold rationality. They were like, almost everything he did fundamentally just better than what's going on now. Biden and his administration almost can't deliver on a single thing they're saying. So now Aydin is really quite certain that it was they let it happen. But I have to disagree in this regard. One, the departure of so many senior executive service members from the FBI. That's a key one. It wasn't a let him win. It was they didn't expect it. Also, that's a level of intellectual elite. The senior executive service is a certain level of intellectual elite. They you have to have a certain kind of level of education. You have to get vetted. The luggage thief, the crazy queer luggage thief, that was a senior executive service monster who got caught stealing women's luggage. So it was. But that's the senior executive service. So yes, technically they are an elite that they wanted to win. Carter made that a law. Then you have a secret government running everything, made up of college-educated people. And, but no, it wasn't to let him win. The senior executive service obviously was caught with their pants down. Then beyond that, Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, like only a week before the election, said, no, you got to have it counted. It's called Election Day. What the fuck are you talking about? And that undid them. They had no idea what to do after that. I honestly really think that. I think that spoiled it. I think that there was a whole operation ready to go. And another reason why I think that, all the money that's missing. Everyone's talking about missing money now. Where's the money? That was a lot of money. The Harris campaign had a huge, huge amount of money. Where'd it go? I think whatever their plan was got totally spoiled. Now what I'm waiting for is somebody to be like, what is this? And, stumbling on the remnants of this operation. What is this? Why is there this? What are these expenditures for? Because remember, probably this is going to end up in the FEC. Right? FEC. Federal elections, that they're probably going to have to look into this by the end of it. Just from the party itself being like, where's the fucking money? What did you do with this money? That there's going to be people who are going to ask this, but no. I think while Aydin's right, that there were people who were of the elite class that definitely were like, no, it's got to go this way. There's too many indicators that there's just too many people of the elite class that they obviously thought this was, they thought they had it in the bag. I don't want to disagree with her completely, but the way she put it, I'm like, you're going to have to come with a few more very, very solid things that would make you think. It would have to be real solid. And I just, it wasn't solid enough for me. So that's where I'm at now. Like, no, I think he really did I think we legitimately blew them out. Like, they weren't expecting it. And I think a big part of this is that how everybody's caught on to, where are these 20 million fucking people? Where did these 20 million people go? Oh, by the way, found something kind of interesting. For those of you who like really wild music, Ayo, Ayoke, so it's Ayoke Disco. So apparently this is 1974 to 1988, various artists, Chinese boogie, funk, and pop music, or from South China Sea. So it sounded like Vietnamese, Thai, and others. But I'm very, very curious. I'm definitely probably going to grab a copy of this. It's a pre-order at the moment. Most likely I'm going to grab a copy. Because it also, they have a whole thing with like a whole booklet on these, me and liner notes, and the DJ system I'll probably be setting it up. Really, it's probably not going to be till December that I'm going to have it set up. Just in a weird rut of sorts. Definitely, it's me. It's just me, like, thinking way too much and not doing as much as I should, really. And I got a new pillow. I should show you guys. Okay, I don't know anything about my pillow. All I know is that whatever these things are, they're adorable and they're soft. See, if my pillow maybe had like a thing that was like a Trump cat, I might grab it. But I mean, this thing is just going to be the best pillow. I now actually have comfortable pillows, but they're actually just big ass stuffed animals. Like, look at this one. Look at this thing. This is the one I usually look at. Shiba Inu every night. Lay down, put my head on that. I'm out. It's great. All right. Well, let's see the meltdowns are fucking amazing. I mean, these are wild meltdowns. And oh my gosh. Okay, at this stage, because it's a sin to laugh at a drowning man. It's beyond sinful. That's evil. Destiny, take a fucking break, dude. Take a fucking vacation, man. I just saw, like, what he looked like criticizing Asmongold, and I'm like, one, you guys would agree on a lot of things. Two, you look like a fucking weirdo. Like, and then the jaw twitching like a fucking junkie, bro. Just, you look like shit, Destiny. Like, cut your fucking hair. Go to a barber. Take a fucking vacation. Go somewhere sunny. Fucking A, dude. I mean, you're a mess right now. You need to get away from, like, your normal life for a minute. For just, like, a week. Just be like, I'm taking a week's vacation. Fuck this. Because, man, like, when you were going off on Asmongold and Asmongold was watching it, I was just sitting there just like, okay, Destiny, you look pretty fucked up. Like, that's all. Yeah, there we go. You look fucked up. So, not like, oh, you look so dumb. But no, it looks like your health. I can't imagine your brains are feeling too good right now. So, I don't know. That's my suggestion. If I was looking like that and I had the money you had, I would take a vacation. But anyway, talk to you guys later.